I found out my parents took out significant loans in my name as a teenager, and it's ruined my financial future before it even started. I pulled my full credit report and my stomach just dropped. There were several large loans and maxed out credit cards I had no knowledge of, all opened when I was around 16 to 17. The total debt is a staggering well into 6 figures. Hello.
Hey guys.
Welcome.
It's another episode of We Just Got Here podcast.
I was going to say to our living room.
It's not.
It's not our living room.
It's our living room for now. For you lot. It's the only living room you've seen us in. But
So,
actually, they might have seen yours.
Why would they have seen my living room?
You might have done content.
Wouldn't that be on the YouTube channel?
No, you do content on your social media.
Or on Instagram stories. What's that got to do? We just got here.
Because we...
if they follow me on Instagram, I see. I've got the connection.
Wow. Now. Jesus Christ, Steph.
Yeah, they could have actually. Probably the one painting.
Also, our curtain always falls down.
Something's always wrong. Sorry, guys.
Guys, we give you what we got.
Hey, I said buy me a coffee. You didn't listen, so this is what you're getting.
So we haven't introduced ourselves for a while. I'm Tia. This is my best friend Steph, who I spat on her face earlier.
Don't remind me. Don't actually remind me.
For you lot, it's later because it's the episode after this.
Yeah.
So Monday's episode, you'll see where I spat
You
on
see
Steph.
what happened, the attack that happened, the planned attack at this point, because you don't spit like that unintentionally.
Girl, I told you I hadn't eaten or drank all day.
So where did all that saliva come from? Your mouth is supposed to be dry.
It's because I just stimulated it.
I pee.
I just stimulated as I got in here.
Well, every time you come in, you just get stimulated. You just start dribbling like a pit bull with irritated gums.
To be fair.
Gums.
Irritated gums. Jesus Christ, Steph. But also, yes, because every time I come on camera, I'm like, guys.
All the time. If it's not that, it's...
Yeah, I haven't done...
Oh, you can't hear it. I'm like, God, I'm cutting it. I can see the wavelengths. You're telling me that they can't hear it.
Sorry, I just saw myself laughing. I remember someone commented that.
So, do you notice that Tia closes her eye when she laughs? I was like, thank you. Thank you for noticing. She does.
You've been saying that for years.
Years. Yeah. One eye closes when she laughs. Even on the thumbnail, sometimes you can see I'm like, well, that's the best I could do.
No, I feel like my thumbnail is permanently like...
Yeah, do you know, it makes you... I'm always sure you're like...
But we were talking about this. Me and one of my friends were talking about this, and we're talking about people that are attractive and unconventionally attractive. And my expressiveness gives my face character. I feel like I fall into that, like, I've got a slightly hard face. I think having a hard face gives you character.
I guess.
Anyway, hi, I'm Tia. This is Steph.
I'm Steph.
We're best mates. We've been best mates since 8 years old or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And we're here to tell you no one knows what they're doing, and adulthood is a scam.
Yes. We quite often do not eat or drink before we record this.
High of life.
So the vibes you get will depend on the state and height of our hunger.
I'm not going to lie to you. Me and Steph looked at this packet of crisps that's lying right here.
Builder's crisps. McCoy's beef flavour. I said, oh, girl.
And we both said Macca's is getting a trip after this.
Mayo chicken. No, I said double cheese. I said I need beef today. Double cheeseburger.
On that note, though, how's your week been?
My week. I survived it. You know, yeah, this week was actually okay. My W of the week is that actually I am so proud of this podcast. I think I say it every other podcast episode, but I am just so proud of this podcast. It gives me so much joy, and to see it actually growing just makes me so excited for the future. I have very much been in my businesswoman bag this week. Just looking at the future, what we can do, exciting stuff that we can do for you guys. Because I know our community is small, but we have a community, and I
love
actually know
you.
some of you, and I've been privileged enough to meet some of you in real life. Thank you so much for tuning in, and shout out to the girl that I work with as well, because you be seeing me in some states, so you must watch this and think this ain't even you. I know. Thank you for tuning in anyway. But yeah, I'm just really proud of how much we've grown. Like, I keep saying it, like in this day and age, to start something when you're not an influencer and you don't have a platform is so hard. It feels like often you're just speaking in an empty room and you're trying to wave a flag like, hey guys, I got something cool over here. And you're like, no.
Big flag, and our little flag. Like,
Hey
look
guys.
at us.
But
Look at us. We're small but mighty though.
But we're growing, and it's really nice to see, like, seeing the numbers go up in listenership and like viewership and subscribers
And the comments.
and followers and the comments and stuff. It's really lovely to see, because again, when you start this, you don't know where you're going. Like, you don't know how it's going to pan out, especially when you don't have a platform in this day and age. Like, every other celebrity and influencer is launching a podcast. So the space is saturated, but you guys have chosen to listen and watch us, and I'm super grateful for that. So that is my W of the week, the fact that this is growing, and God willing, it will continue to grow.
Amen.
To a point where we can invest in it and consistently give you guys content. I mean, we are quite consistent anyway. We don't miss a Monday or Thursday.
And guys, you know, if we get into more content,
the plans we have for you guys, just hold on tight. And I hope that you can watch this back in 5 years' time, or the people that are catching up and just watching or listening to this episode will look back and be like, raw, they actually really knew what they were doing. Like, they really weren't chatting shit. They had stuff in store for us. So yeah, watch this space, honestly. Like, I say it with my full heart, with full conviction. Like, the stuff we have come in, one of a kind. One of a kind.
We are creative babes.
The creativity.
Ooh.
The plans in our head.
If you knew, and obviously we're creative and crazy, so put it together. We're gonna give you time.
The world is our oyster, honestly. But I'm super excited. Like, we have so much planned. It's not just sitting down and chatting or off the whim. Like, we actually were taking this thing seriously. All right. If you're part of the family, we're locked in for life. All right. Even as a pensioner, I would love to know what I'll be saying on the podcast at 70.
Yeah. But I also, there's this group that I follow, and it's like the retirement home, I think.
I love them.
They're so cool.
Oh my God, I love them.
They're so cool.
I love them. They're so cool. But even when we're in our 70s, that's what I envision for us.
Yeah,
we're
100%.
still yapping as 70-year-olds, unhinged 70-year-olds. And hopefully you guys will grow with us and stay with us. But yeah, that's my W of the week. My L of the week. I have been eating like no man's business. Now, guys, you know, I've been talking about fitness journey, and yes, I've done well so far. I've lost quite a few pounds. Glory be to God. But the food, I don't know what's happening this week. Well, I do know what's happening this week. The time of the month is approaching. I am eating everything in sight. And one thing I don't hate about my body, but one thing that annoys me about my body is that when I eat like a fool, whether it's a day or two, or I drink or I eat something with salt, you'll see it on my face. I've watched my face grow as I edit this podcast. It went shoom, and now it's starting to fill out.
Remember, when you lose weight, though, your body, because you get to I think that's where the plateau is.
Yes.
Because your body then starts to realize that something has happened.
Yeah.
So obviously it drops.
Yeah.
And then it's like, wait, no, there's a bit that we like to stay at. So then it's gonna, when you exercise more, because you're burning more, it's like eat
is like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I am going to come back this because my birthday's coming up, and I feel like we've been slowly making the changes over the past year, but I need to look fine as fuck. Let's be so real. I need to look fine as fuck on my birthday. I don't give a hoot, don't give a damn. I don't care how I sound. I need to look motherfucking fly. It might be my last birthday.
Child free. Oh, child free.
It might be my last birthday without a bump. I don't know. All I know is that this birthday, I must look fly. We've come a long way, guys. We've come a long way. So I'm starting the Shits and Gigs Snatched 60, which I believe starts tomorrow. So I'm going to commit to 60 days of clean eating, exercising.
For you lot, it started last week.
No, it didn't.
Because Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, it started last week because this is coming out.
On Thursday. So
But
it
yeah,
started on Saturday.
committing to that. I also have a race in September. Let's be so fucking for real. I'm not going to that. Sorry.
What were you doing? What race?
It's the Essex version of High Rocks.
Should we? Oh, that
No.
looks fun.
I don't like working out with people, so no.
Tough Mudder?
No.
But what's the Essex version of High Rocks?
Working out with people, it's like High Rocks, but it's a bootleg one that's cheaper. It's literally like High Rocks.
Sorry, High Rocks came out today, and I went on the website to check, and I saw £100.
My gym gave me a discount code, but
sick.
I want to get fit, but I've actually gotten fitter. I'll give myself credit. I'll be working out on that Stairmaster. When will it will show on camera? I don't know. Because what I see in the mirror, what I see in the camera, it really does add £10.
Yeah, but you also do have a style of flowy shit.
Yeah, it's true. It's flowy shit as well.
Wear a crop top eventually.
Not right now. Maybe after the 60 challenge. But yeah, I'm starting that to get myself back on track. Thankfully, I haven't fallen off exercise completely because it's become a routine. So at least I show up to the gym a few times a week. But the diet needs to clean up, okay? We got a mission. Our enemies was fought on August 4th, okay? So if you'd like to join, I think they have a broadcast group. Go join it. But as I said, enemies must fall on August 4th. So we have to get locked in because I don't know how food is just dragging me left, right, centre. After this McDonald's, though. After this McDonald's.
Yeah.
Not after this McDonald's.
We need food. We need to sustain. We need life.
But tomorrow, 5 a.m. sharp, on the roads to the gym. We come back, chicken, broccoli, whatever. We just need to fix it up, okay? But yeah, that's my love of the week. How was your week?
Let's go into right. Let's start with the win of the week, right?
When she brings out her phone, Lord, we're about to get deep. The sermon is starting.
You know it.
Pastor T, step up to the podium.
Right. So guys, this week.
Should I play the piano in the background? Dun, dun, dun. You know, in the churches where there's that one guy playing the piano in the background.
Yeah. Slogan. Or it's like those motivational videos where there's just a song in it. You know, sometimes guys, you have to really be focused on who you are. I'm lips in the mic, you know.
That would smell like spit after you just be whack with your mouth wide.
Right, this week, I had a moment. So I was out the other night, and I'm a self-conscious babe. I am a self-conscious babe when I step out into the world, and I try to maintain balance. Do you get what I mean? Because I know as women in our 30s, especially for me, I'm in a very transitional period in my life. I feel like things can be thrown at you very quickly to throw you off guard or make you feel insecure about who you are. There's always something else you could be. I feel like women get that all the time, especially now. You could always be better. There's always someone with more money than you, more status than you, more intelligent than you, more worthy than you, more homely than you. There's always another thing, right? And it's easy to get wrapped up and think, oh, what is the better me? Do you know what I mean? Like what helps me go forward in this world better and be more successful in my endeavors? Now, not just in work, I mean in peoplehood, in dating, in all these things, right? And yesterday I saw a situation where I was like, I'm okay. And sometimes I hear, like, you might hear some people speak, especially and more so online, where people give advice like, as a woman you need to be more feminine, as a woman you need to do this, as a woman you should be like more that rare tear, you should date like this, you should do this. And I had a moment where I'm like, always be mindful of where you're taking advice from, and more so be mindful that you never know what is influencing people or what situations they've been through or what situations they're trying to escape. And insecurities they're fighting that they're projecting onto others or projecting or trying to motivate others to join them. Do you get what I mean? Because some people can give you advice from the wrong place and not intentionally. Yeah. But they too are fighting their own battles, and they're trying to, how can I put it? They're trying to justify to themselves the reason why they're doing certain things, the reason why they think certain things, but that might not be for you. And I had a moment yesterday where I just sat down and I saw something and I was like, oh, girl, you be fighting shit. I don't need to take, and not that this person was taking advice from, like, giving advice, but I was like, sometimes when you see things that look shiny or you see people that look shiny, it's like, actually, we're all dealing with the same kind of insecurities. It's okay. Like, you're all right as you are. Do you get me? Just focus on yourself. And I always say to you, focus on yourself, not to you, but like for us to focus on ourselves. And sometimes something or another will slip through the net. And yesterday just reminded me, like, you know what? Where you're meant to be is where you are. And it's good. And life is nice. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for the sermon, Pastor Tia.
L of the week. Washing machine gate. As I mentioned, guys, I am in a transitional point in my life. I bought a new washing machine to come into my house. Dum here didn't measure the space.
So you just eyed it.
I just eyed it. In my head, I was like, I'll get a smaller machine. Smaller machine, obviously, small space. How much smaller can I get than the small machine I'm getting? Luckily enough, the machine actually is smaller than the space. What we didn't consider, what isn't considered, is the legs of the machine. So the people then come to deliver it and install the washing machine to the house, right? I've looked at this space. I'm like, God, I hope it fits. Cool. They told me it's going to deliver between, I think it was something like 10 and 12. 1 p.m, still no machine. 2 p.m, still no machine. These times I'm now in a meeting. So obviously in the back of my head, I'm like, God, I hope this machine actually fits. But also I'm trying to maintain cool because I haven't told everybody yet that I'm getting a machine delivered. So halfway through this meeting, I've messaged the management team and be like, hey guys, just so you know, I'm having a washing machine delivered. So if I have to come off, I'm still listening, but if I have to come off camera, it's because I'm having to talk to people to get this machine installed. So obviously they come, they start to install the machine. I'm looking at this machine like, okay, yeah, it will just about fit. Halfway through, excuse me.
I hear you. When the builder calls you over, it's never for a good thing. It's never to say nice house. Oh, love the space. You love what you've done with the space. It's always an issue. Always. Don't call me. Or when you're on a call and they're looking at you and like, they want to say something.
They're going to say
something. They want to ruin my day right now.
Ruin my day. Upset me. So I'm like, yeah. They're like, so there's a bit of a problem. Okay.
Yeah, always a problem.
All right then. So they're like, it's just a bit, the machine's a bit tall for it. And we've put it on the minimum leg. Now, this is one machine that I was like, even if you take, I've read the reviews, you can't take off the legs because of the whole house. So it has to be stabilized. So, okay, I'm like, So I was like, just push it in. I saw the worktop doing, I said,
rise, Jesus, rise.
I saw the worktop and they were like, we can't push it in completely because the worktop will just be bam. So I'm like, so luckily they said you can get a carpenter. And I think he saw my eyes tearing. Because guys, there's a lot going on in my life right now and we'll have a debrief at some point, but not right now because I'm going through it. But he saw the disappointment and the shakiness in my face. The lip was probably quivering.
Hey, just think about all the funds. Carpenter, in this day and age, do you think it's still in the times of Jesus? It won't cost a shilling. It's going to cost a couple £100 about carpenter.
So he was like, he can redo the worktop. To be fair, and yeah, really, the worktop is old. So it would be nice to get a new worktop at some point. Just funds. just funds. So cool. He was like, don't worry, people go. I was like, what do people normally do? And they were like, they'll push it in a bit and then like leave it like that. Like the carpenter will kind of sort it out. So because I saw the counter doing I was like, you know what, take it out. I'll see what I can do. I don't know what the fuck I was
I
gonna
don't know
do.
why you thought you could do
I
anything.
don't know what the hell I was gonna do. Because now I need to move it back in. Anyway, but then I crashed out. Now, guys, when I say crashed out, I called Steph. I know I'm just being a big girl.
I thought someone died. She's like, washing machine. I said, bitch, I know you didn't call me crying about a washing machine.
I was bawling.
She's like, Steph, I'm crashing out. So basically, I ordered the washing machine. Girl, you're talking to someone that has a fridge in a cupboard, a white fridge in a cupboard. Suck it up. Push it in as much as you can. Leave it like that. You don't attend to it until you're ready to sell the place. That's my thing. I'll deal with the issue when I have to expose myself. But for now, there's a fridge in the cupboard.
Stephanie's like, no one's coming around your house anyway.
Yeah, no one's coming.
What?
Once you leave London, nobody comes. I know everyone has this fantasy. Oh, I'm going to move back. I have dinner party with you. Your friends are not traveling over that bridge. They're not. Okay, no, you be the only one in that house. How many times have people come to my house?
Fair. I've been there twice, right?
Yeah.
Twice.
All of 2 times. I know what I did for myself. That was intentional. I'm happy. Ain't nobody coming to find me. So while she was like, oh yeah, it's just, I'm like, nobody is going to see it but you. In this life, as an adult, how you get by and manage is that you fix it when you need to fix it. Not because you want to. You manage and ignore and you adjust. The fridge in the cupboard, fine. I know that I have to open both cupboards to open one fucking door. It's fine. I've adjusted. When it's time to sell the place, I might fix it. Or I might just lie. I might just hold the fridge and door together and open it. But that seat is built in. I quickly shut it. Maybe. It depends on my financial situation at the time.
Oh my God.
But that is the key to living alone. You don't it don't matter if even if it's broken. Is it working? Is it doing its function? Okay, calm.
That's the first thing she said. Does it work? Okay, you're fine.
Some people
Will it wash clothes?
Some people have washing machines in their living room. My dear, it's your space. The economy is too tough to be doing interior decor. Whatever works.
I did try and get a quote from a carpenter.
Yeah, God, me call a carpenter.
Just to carve 10 millimeters out of the
carpenter in this day and age to charge me how much? They'll even charge you a call-out fee. As if you were supposed to come to them.
Though this one asked me for picture, so hopefully.
Don't worry, picture.
Also, to be fair, it was one of those websites, I don't know where it's like...
Check a trade.
Not Check a Trade, but similar to...
TaskRabbit.
No, it wasn't TaskRabbit either.
It
was something, I don't know.
Though.
Rated people.
I've never heard of that one. Careful. Though.
And then I put my number in and then someone said, hi, I'm a carpenter.
Hey, that's the worst.
I said, you could also be a serial killer.
Check a Trade loves that. Don't be just dashing your number to anybody. Hey, it's Michael. 3 weeks later. Hey, Michael, it's Michael. You're still trying to get your fridge fixed, sir.
So who are you?
I've adjusted already. It's a fridge cupboard. Don't text me.
Stephanie, live and a fresh text, you know.
WhatsApp.
Not even a coded text, like a
Nothing.
fresh. You have my number.
I said, check a trade. Did I ask you to give out my number?
I don't even know the man's name. He said, hi, I'm a carpenter. I said, hello, sir.
Are you?
You could be a serial killer.
You could be a serial killer because what made you want to be a carpenter in this day and age? Except to kill.
Stop it.
Except to kill.
Maybe
sir.
Jesus.
Jesus ain't about no more. And if Jesus,
he actually is.
If Jesus, no,
you.
he is. But if Jesus was a carpenter in this day and age, you know how much he'll be charging? Hey, do you know how much Jesus will be charging?
Also, was Jesus a carpenter? And I know we go to Jesus question so much here. But was Jesus a carpenter because he could do?
No, he didn't. You because he was trying to play back then. He was trying to disguise himself in it. So he was trying to say
he had
low
the
key.
saw.
So he was actually doing manual labor with Joseph. Joseph all there, well, Joseph knew that it was God's child, but he didn't know what it was capable of.
Could just do.
Personally, if I was Joseph, I'd be pissed because I know that you could just snap your finger and make this chair. But we are both frightened, like we don't know who you really are, sawing this wood.
When it comes to food now, you know 3,000
fish
fish.
and water, you know how to. When it's alcohol, that's when they see your power. When it's to give out fish and bread, that's when make this chair for us so we can make money. We're here sawing wood trying to front like we don't know who you are.
Could have made a franchise from just
God. At least you took my wife. Give me small wealth. Let me use this boy for luck. We'll make my chairs in a second. But here we are out here soaring wood,
sweating
in sandals. You're trying to act like you're
Oh
tired.
my God.
Trying to act like you ain't got superpowers. Turn the damn wood into a chair. Let's be going on with our day.
They're barefoot. The ground is hot. Splinters in their foot.
Your head to Dad, we're working hard. Yes, because you won't snap your fingers. Bring out your wand and turn this damn log into a chair. Stop here, standing here fronting.
Because there weren't the things that we have now.
No, so they were like soaring in
They
the
were
hot
soaring
sun.
with sweat.
I'm like,
dripping.
bro, ask your daddy to do something, man. Just out here inconveniencing me. You can't even, small luck you can't even give me.
Oh my.
Like, did Joseph get any compensation?
Yeah, heaven. I was.
The heaven that we're all going to. This has to be bigger. You hijacked my wife. The hell? Sorry to all the Christians out there. This was like, this is too much. You don't check with Jesus. I love him.
I love Jesus.
His daddy gave me this sense of humor. He knew I was going to use it for. So those jokes
to
were
be fair,
there.
God laughs at us. Me and Steph has a running joke that in our lives, especially together, God does.
Don't worry.
Look.
All these jokes I'm making, I'll soon pay for it. Don't worry.
He'll do a look.
Satan will come.
Look.
Don't worry. I'm willing to take the L for a good joke. It's fine. Do your worst.
Oh
it's
my
okay.
God.
Don't do your worst. God,
Please.
I beg you.
God, we love you.
It's entertainment. You put this show in our hearts. I'm just saying. You put this show in our hearts. But God damn, man. So compensation would have been nice.
So yeah, I messaged a carpenter. But yeah, so I crashed out to Steph. Steph was like, "Oh shit, you're right. It's fine. This is this. Expect this shit and more.
And more. Something will break, and you sellotape it and move on with your life. This is adulthood. You know, people are like, oh yeah, I can't wait to move into my first home. I'm gonna do all this interior decor. No, you don't know how much a sofa is. That's why you're talking like this. I said DFS offer a payment plan for a reason.
So I got my love seat, yeah. And then the other day, me and Stephanie went on a date. It wasn't a date. I dragged her.
I walked the whole of Brixton for no reason.
I dragged her to Brixton. And then I was like, let's go into like charity shops and look for sofas. Stephanie was fuming.
Horrified. Like,
Stephanie
guys, listen, I'm not stuck up. I shop on Vinted, okay? I'm not stuck up.
Go on.
But if you saw the state of that shop, think of a charity shop in Brixton. The seat, she was like, oh, that's nice. I couldn't even tell if it was green or blue. I couldn't tell if it was a dirty green or just a really musty blue. I couldn't tell. I said, you want to bring this into your house? It looked like someone died on it.
Everything is balanced. I think my love seat, to be fair, was, I'm sure, like £800.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, so you got the fresh love seat from FCS? Yeah, FCS. Great. It's turquoise, great. You've seen the love seat? No, you haven't.
I haven't.
Oh my God, you will love it.
Oh.
So now I can do the balance, the second hand.
Not stained, maybe.
Maybe not stained.
Maybe go on Facebook
to be
Marketplace.
Fair, when I first saw it, I saw the shape. I was like, that's nice. And then when you highlighted what color, I was like, oh, it's grey. Oh, it's blue. Oh, it's yellow. What?
I cannot be that confused about a color. And you say you're bringing it to your house for me to sit on.
No,
I don't know what crime scene.
That's true.
The body that they found on that chair may have been there for years. And they did the best they could to get all the stains out.
But can I just say, a professional cleaner, like when you get a professional
I'm not buying nothing that requires a power washer.
But sometimes it's cheaper.
You know what? Sometimes when you go cheap, you pay twice.
That's true.
Or you pay with your life. I'm going to get the fresh sofa.
Do you know what? I saw a random, it wasn't a TikTok, it was like an Instagram video about, actually, it was in Malaysia, and someone had like died on a mattress. And then apparently their death juices has soaked into the mattress. And then obviously it was a landlord, so they got rid of the body and just turned the mattress over. And then this was a cleaning company. But to be fair, it might be fake. The cleaning company was like, the next person that came obviously had a baby and they were sleeping on the mattress and everyone's getting sick. and it's because the death juice from obviously all the liquids that had released from the body when they were rotting had soaked into the mattress. But obviously the landlord had just, again, not even clean it, just flipped it so you couldn't see it, and then obviously put sheets, whatever have you.
Yeah, sorry, how much profit are you making from rent that you can't buy small mattress? Was it that? Flip it over as if it's a little period blood stain. Someone died.
And you know, obviously when you die, you release all
everything.
Just
the poo, the wee, the bowel, everything just out.
And the blood starts to settle in the back.
And old blood stinks. Oh my word.
Yeah, it's
when it goes black. Oh god. Oh god. And he just flipped the God.
There were people in hazmat suits coming to clean it.
You want me to live there? This is why I'm scared of old houses, you know. You know when they say no chain on Right Move, why is it no chain? Who died in there? Because if Margaret died, I'm not going. When I was house hunting, when I saw the ones that were no chain and they were at a discounted rate, and now look and I can see railing in the bathroom, I said someone died in there.
What's a railing?
Like, you know, like for the old people.
Oh,
you know,
yes,
it's like adjusted. I said someone died in there. No thanks.
Just because an old person.
Keep the chain, because I don't know if they're still there. The body might be gone, but are they still there?
Anyway, guys, that was my L of the week, Machine Gate. But on that note, I wanted to quickly touch on moving.
See, people get excited when they see people holding up keys. Oh, I've just bought a home. Oh, congratulations. They don't talk about the reality.
Oh my God.
Because after you finish if you're buying, after you finish fighting the solicitor, threatening the previous owner, forcing them to close, finally closing and realizing that actually you've just committed yourself to a financial burden, but a good one, because generational wealth.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, especially if you ain't got no grandma that's leaving inheritance. You better buy that property, girl. Don't listen to them, boy. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Please don't listen to them. But no one talks about the trauma of actually moving.
Packing stuff. Realizing what you don't have, what you need.
Especially when you're moving from your family home, because you think, it's just this one little room. I can pack all my stuff in there. No. That's the mistake I made. I thought I could move by myself. Me and Pedro. You know that Ford Fiesta that was giving me trouble? That Ford Fiesta they said they couldn't fix. Because to fix it would mean that I'm spending more than what the car's worth. Pedro hit that M25. I kid you not, about 11 times back and forth, moving. I was packing my shit in boxes.
Pedro was a small fucking car.
Small car, so it could only fit 2 Ghana must go bags. Ghana must bag, you know them little woven bags. No, it's big. That's what I was packing my shit in. I said, this is fine. I can carry it. I forgot that I live on the 2nd floor and there's no lift. I kid you not, Christiana. Ghana must go on both hands, one resting on my shoulder. Christiana, it came to a point, at one point I was so tired, I sat on my bedroom floor empty as hell, and cried. I said, why am I doing this by myself? And also, who did I think I was to do this by myself?
We have ego.
I thought I was Superwoman. That's I could save money. At what cost? My mental health.
That's the thing about adulthood, because we'll count pennies. We say, no, I can do it. I can sometimes pay people to do it.
Pay people.
Obviously, this isn't me because I'm broke right now. Because obviously the other thing is when you're moving, you will be
finished.
broke.
Money is gone.
What money?
By the time the solicitor has taken their money, you've now paid for a house insurance. You've now paid your stamp duty. My word. Account in minus. Buy what, where?
And also, even if you're not, because I'm not buying, but when you think about appliances, the appliances that you didn't even need to, and this is the thing, yeah. See, when you moved, you realize there's certain things that you never thought of that you actually need. Because I was like, oh, fridge, oh, washing machine, sink. I need a new sink. I need a shower head, Stephanie.
I'm even grateful that when I moved in, most of the stuff were built in. So
you're there. So lucky.
You know what wasn't there, and what nearly gave me a heart attack and nearly made me walk down to 10 Downing Street and protest? What? The cost of a microwave. Can we talk about it? Because what is the microwave doing that it costs that much?
The microwave.
I said, pardon? I have to take loan to go and get a microwave.
Yeah.
In the 200 to 300s. What are you heating?
To be fair, that's extortionate. I saw one for like 165.
I ain't getting a microwave for £65.
Why?
That food will remain cold.
I'm trying to get a Scandi because like my kitchen's blue.
Yeah, don't fall for the Scandi trap because they'll just add Scandi and then add £100. Just go, who is Scandi? This thing was made in the Philippines. Don't try and scam me about Scandi. This thing has never seen the Scandis in its life.
Everything right
Bro
now,
went from factory to box to telling me Scandi because he put a little wooden handle on it. Calm down.
Also, on that note, can I add the washing machine I bought wasn't even the washing machine I wanted.
It weren't even the one. I saw the one you wanted in Costco today. I thought of you. I said, oh.
How much was it?
I didn't look at the price. After spending how much in Costco, you think I'll be looking at other prices. I'm trying to run home.
It's in Costco.
Yeah, it's in Costco.
Do you know how fuming I am?
It's in Costco. The exact one you wanted with the blacked out door. I thought of you. I said,
So unfortunate. I don't understand why the code is the same. I don't actually know.
Yeah, listen, look at my fridge. I ordered a 50-50 fridge. They brought 60-40 with confidence, and I believed them. Now I've got a white fridge in the cupboard. Now I've got a white fridge in the goddamn cupboard.
So yeah, salt and pepper. I hate buying that shit.
Yeah, I don't buy salt often. I'm not really a pepper girl unless it's already in the seasoning. Actually, I have run out. You just reminded me I ran out of salt and I went to Costco today. Fuming.
I hate, like, one thing I hate buying in adulthood is salt and pepper. Because I believe it should just be there on tap, like water.
Nah.
Just should be there.
Not all salts are made the same. But I don't really cook with salts. I don't actually use that much salt.
Fair enough.
Because the salt's in the seasoning.
To be fair, yeah. That is true.
Oh, one thing I hate buying is chicken seasoning.
Why?
It's expensive. Chicken seasoning is expensive. You know the one that comes in the tubs. My Nigerian babes will know. Those people that cook stew often. Expensive. Oh. And then when you get the cubes, you know the Knorr cubes.
Yeah.
I find that if you don't dissolve it in water, it will just stick to the bottom of the pot.
Oh, yeah.
Next thing you know,
dissolve that bitch in water.
Please, dissolve that bitch in hot water. Don't put it straight in the stew.
You'll take one side and then...
it's salt or high blood pressure up. Then you're on water tablet.
You taste it like,
Then you're on water tablet.
It's like half a cube of melted.
Especially if you're doing all this shit and trying to cook for your bae. You've now put the Knorr cube, it hasn't dissolved. And it's that one spoon of stew that he took. How will you explain yourself?
But this is the thing, yeah. The cubes, you used to be able to crumble it in. Now it's just
all sticky.
Block.
I just can't be bothered to dissolve. I'm like, I know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just pray that this time it dissolves because you're at the bottom.
It melts.
It's just burnt at the bottom like that. Stew just bland because the thing is just stuck to the bottom of the pot.
Like
black. Just burnt. Just dissolve.
Oh my God.
Why aren't Maggie cubes? Why is it so hard to crush that bitch?
They've done something to it. Because I remember when you could just crumble it in your hand just so.
I have to use 2 spoons to crush it.
And a fork just to work it down.
What's going on in the world? Why is it when we become adults, that's when everything gets difficult?
On that note, you know what I fucking hate buying? Oil.
Christiana.
Oil?
You know it. In Costco today, I was like, I need oil. I went to the aisle, I saw the prices. I said, you know what? I'll just use the air fryer. Oil? They're saying that we should switch to olive oil and avocado oil.
Do you know how expensive?
Why wouldn't I go for sunflower? I don't cook with sunflower all the time, but even my olive oil is rationed.
I do.
It's rationed.
I use vegetable oil in that bitch.
I can't.
I'm a broke
vegetable
bitch.
oil, I'm scared because God will use me as an example. My colon will be finished. I'll be here with a bag. I'll be here with a stoma bag. I can't use vegetable. God will use me. I'm pushing it with sunflower because he's like, are you sure? But oil?
Oh my God.
They said £35 for olive oil. I said, you keep it. I'm not cooking with anointed oil. Because I want to cook stew. It's £35.
Oh
It's even the oil that even adds to the cost of making stew because tomato is not expensive. The peppers and onions not expensive. The meat, if you do smoked turkey, you can get it for a decent price. That oil?
It's the oil. It's your paper oil.
With Nigerian food, it requires oil to fry that tomato well. It requires oil, so that
When you're pouring the oil,
half
just
the
like
bottle could be gone.
when you're frying and you watch the oil, just sit there.
And I'm like, I must use this again. Me when I fry meat, hey, let me tell you something.
Do you
Me when
use oil?
I put that oil to the side. It's getting used again.
See, I'm not there yet. I can't reuse oil.
If it just tastes like turkey, I don't care. I don't care. I don't
Get
care.
your money's worth. No, I hear it. I
have to fry it. I try not to even fry meat. I only fry meat in the air fryer, not because I'm trying to be healthy, but because I cannot bear using that kind of oil. Even when I'm frying fish, because sometimes you need it crunchy. When I finish frying the fish, I use that same oil to cook the stew. Flavor, I say flavor. What I mean is poverty, because I ain't using the fresh oil. Oh hell no.
That's why, because I don't reuse oil yet. And I'm
You don't reuse oil? Don't worry. Hey, this new chapter of your life, you will use it. You'll be using all types of containers to store that oil. Me, even stock.
No, to be fair, I think I'm the type of person that I'm like, guys, so I've found this new way of cooking. I have a stainless steel pan and I fry with water.
Yeah, listen, if I could get away with boiling meat, I would. Because you see, oil, it's like they don't want if we just start eating food raw. Because the whole process of cooking.
Expensive as hell.
But shall we move on to Reddit Realness?
Yeah,
sorry, we've been just shouting. Reddit Realness. I found out my parents took out significant loans in my name as a teenager, and it's ruined my financial future before it even started. I, 22 male, just graduated college a few months ago. I worked part-time all through school, lived frugally, and was proud that I was starting out with minimal student debt of my own. I was excited to get my first real job and start building my life. Last month, I applied for an apartment and got rejected. Credit check came back terrible. I was confused as I've always paid my credit card on time. I pulled my full credit report and my stomach just dropped. There were several large loans and maxed out credit cards I had no knowledge of, all opened when I was around 16 to 17. The total debt is a staggering well into 6 figures. I confronted my parents. It took a lot of tears and yelling, mostly from me, but they finally admitted it. They were in serious financial trouble a few years back, and they used my social security number to take out loans and open credit cards, thinking they'll pay it all back before I ever found out. They didn't. I feel so betrayed, I can barely put it into words. These are the people who were supposed to protect me. Instead, they've saddled me with a mountain of debt that will take me decades to climb out of, if ever. My dreams of buying a house someday, of financial stability, they all feel impossible now. They're full of apologies and will make it right, but how? They don't have the money. I'm looking into legal options, but the thought of reporting my own parents to the authorities makes me sick, even after this. I feel trapped and overwhelmed and so angry. My life feels like it's been sabotaged by the people I trusted the most.
That's so sad.
I'm not going to lie, buddy, you might want to take them to court.
Yeah. You've got to do what you've got to do to clear your name.
You got to clear your name. I'm so sorry. And I used to hear about this all the time. Like parents taking out loans and like credit card plans and even like, you know, like in catalogs you can order stuff and pay. People will take that out and not pay, like phone contracts, etc., thinking that it has no like real impact on their child until their child gets to a certain age where actually their credit is important and they find out that it's already been ran into the ground. I'm sorry, I know they're your parents and I know you're going to feel away, but I would take legal action if I were you, because that is so unfair for that to be put on you. Everyone's going through something. I don't care what level of poverty I'm at, I'm not sabotaging my child's future.
That's so sad.
I'd rather run out on the streets and sell drugs than do that.
Do you get what I mean? Like, or just go without. Go without.
I'm so sorry. I hate this kind of thing. I hate it. You have done everything right on your end. And now all the dreams and plans you had for yourself has been sabotaged because your parents selfishly used your social security number to take out obscene amounts of money. You can't tell me they need 6 figures worth of loans and credit card debt. To buy what? And they don't even have the money to pay it back. So what was the plan?
What was the plan? Like, and actually, every consequence of what their action they get now is deserved.
It's deserved.
Because
I'm so
if
sorry.
you didn't even have, it should have been like the devil on your back to pay that off. If you even did it in the first place, to even do it is one thing. To not even have the pressure to make sure that this is paid off before your child, before it affects your child. Of course, you deserve everything that's coming to you. Yeah, you deserve to be reported. Of course.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
Because now that baby, sorry, and when I say baby, that child has just done, as you said, done everything right. They're just starting off their life. Now this is impacting them. For what reason? They've done nothing to deserve hardship, which is what they're going to walk into.
Hardship.
So clear that, report them.
Report
and they
them.
have to understand why you're reporting them.
Of course. Report them. Speak to a financial advisor or a lawyer. See what can be done to clear those debts off your credit file, because it's not fair.
You've still got your whole life to build. They were busy. They built theirs. That's so selfish.
Do what you have to do. I'm sure there's options. I say seek legal advice and see what can be done, because again, it's not fair on you. You don't even think about paying those debts. It's not your debt. It's not your debt. I know they're your parents and stuff, but with them, they knew they were your parents when they were using your social security number to essentially commit fraud, because that is fraud. So for me, I would say I would seek legal advice, honestly, and see what can be done. But if you have to report them. Yeah,
I'd agree.
Yeah. Shall we quickly do adult finds of the week?
Yeah.
This week, my adult find of the week is the 3-way mirror from Amazon. I got it because my hairdresser's in Mexico until next week. So I've had to keep styling my hair myself. So I got the 3-way mirror. You hang it on your door and there's like 3 mirrors, one on each side and one in the middle, so it can help you see the back of your hair. And honestly, it's a game changer for me because now I can actually see what I'm doing. Not saying it's great back there, but it's something. But yeah, very handy. So for the girlies that like doing their own hair, braiding their own hair, etc., highly recommend.
My adult find of the week follows on from Steph's a couple weeks back. I've actually started buying from Vinted. And guys, and I know Steph said this, but you can actually haggle.
You can haggle.
So yeah, I got a few outfits. New no tags. Love new no tags and love love new with tags. Love those. Oh my God, because it just feels like immense sale. It's like sale on steroids. So yeah, I'm gonna have a great time with that.
My shirt's from Vinted, £5. These earrings are from Vinted, £4 because my original one's broke.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Sick.
So yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode, which means I'm going to do what? I'm going to quickly beg because we're running out of time. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode and you're thinking, how can I reward these girls for all these laughs, all this joy, etc., we have a Buy Me a Coffee link in our description box. Feel free to donate as much or as little as you want. I keep saying it the wrong way around, but you get what I mean. Sponsor our coffee if you enjoyed the content. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, like the video. Comment, let us know what the biggest scams about moving out you found out. Any things that you thought were shocks were more expensive than you thought they were. Let us know in the comments. And make sure you subscribe. We are currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are so close. We're currently in the 800s, guys. Help us out. If you enjoyed this content, please click the subscribe button. If you're watching or listening on Spotify or Apple, I enjoyed this episode. Give us a 5-star rating, not a 4.8, not a 4.9, but a 5-star. Even if you don't think we're a 5-star show, we'll get there. So help us. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on you can find me on We Just Got Here, but you can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Steph Chigbu. Tia, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And it's a wrap, guys. We'll see you on Monday.
That's it. I was going to say Thursday. Today's Thursday. Monday.
Bye.
Bye.